Hello my dear student, I am Najmus, lecturer in Business Studies, Vishwaminam PU College, Chitradurga. In last video, we have discussed about the recruitment, the sources of recruitment we have discussed. Particularly, we have dealt with the internal resources. In that, we have seen transfer as well as promotion. These 2 points we have discussed in last video. In today's video, we are going to discuss about, we shall discuss about the merits of internal source. If we opt internal resource, what are the advantage, what are the benefit we are going to derive if we opt for the internal resource. The first and foremost important of internal resource recruitment is motivation. Motivation. What is motivation here? So here, if we go for the internal source, if we follow the promotional policies in the organization, if organization follows the practice of promoting from the middle level, from the bottom level to the top level, if employee is promoted, then he get motivated in the organization. This is what one of the motivational tool we can say. Employees are motivated to improve their performance, a promotion at higher level. Employees are motivated to improve their performance or to improve their work in an organization. As a promotional helps, a promotion lift or shift the employee from the bottom level to the top level, from the middle chain of the management, from the middle level of the management to the top level, or top level we are going to shift through the promotion. This motivate or this will inspire the employees in the organization to improve their performance in the organization through continuously practicing and learning. Through practicing and learning, they are going to improve their performance in the organization. Even with the help of the promotion, the employees get satisfied in the organization. They remains loyal and they remain satisfied in the organization, and even the peace prevail in the organization because of promotional avenues. Because of promotional avenues, employees are satisfied in the organization. This is how the motivation. Through the internal resource, through the internal source of recruitment, employees of the organization get motivated and they improve their performance continuously. They are trying their best to improve work for the betterment of the organization. This promotional policy of the organization make employees to be satisfied, remain in the organization, remain loyal or attachment to the organization. When it will happen? When they follow the promotional policies in the organization. That is what first merit. The next merit of this is it simplifies selection and placement process. Selection and placement process. So here, if we are recruiting the employees through transfer and through the promotion by utilizing internal source available in the organization, so here selection and placement process will be simplified. How simplification possible means here the people, the employees, the candidate that are already working in the organization, they are clearly evaluated. Their performance will be known for us, and we are accurately evaluating their performance. And even the employees of the organization, they will adopt to the organization condition. They already working in the organization. Because of that, the selection and placement process will be simplified. So it simplifies selection and placement process. Means if you want to select, if you want to go for the external source, you have to call for the new candidates. After selecting various tests you have to be conducted, interview have to be conducted. After selection, you have to again placement, you have to introduce to the new employee to the organization. Conditions of the organization. This is what the lengthy process they are going to pass. They have to follow when they want to go for the external. But instead of external, if they are recruiting or if they are fulfilling the vacant position in the organization by utilizing selecting internally, by going through the internal resource, they did not to do any selection. They did not to follow any cumbersome procedure, okay, in order to select, in order to placement of the employees, because they already known to the organization. Their performance or their behavior already known to the organization. That is what second merit. The next is no wastage of time on training and development. So no wastage of time on training and development. So transfer is a tool for training and development of the employee. With the help of transfer, we are going to prepare the employees of the organization to take the higher positions or higher job positions in the organization in coming days. Okay. This is how, with the help of transfer, we not only train them, we are not only developing them, and even with the help of the transfer, it has a benefit of transferring the surplus workforce from the surplus department to the shortage department, or from the deficit department we can transfer. This is how the effective utilization of workforce can be possible with the help of internal source. So no waste of time on training and development means what? Especially we are not going to provide training facilities for the employees. Instead especially preparing the scheme of training, what we are going to do? We are going to follow the internal source. One point is, that is transfer. Transfer is a tool for training of the employee. It is considered as a tool for giving knowledge, for giving skills of a working job in the organization. Okay, here with the help of the transfer, we are going to train the employees of the organization and prepare them. Prepare them is what? For the employees, we are going to prepare them to take or handle the new projects or take the higher job positions in the organization in coming days. And even the transfer has a benefit of transferring of or shifting of from the area of surplus to the area of deficit. Okay, from the surplus department we are going to transfer some of the workforce to the another department where there is a lack, where there is a limited source. Okay, where there is a deficit. Likewise, we are going to transfer the employees. And the next one is cheaper. Next one is cheaper. This is considered as a cheaper source of recruitment, because filling job position internally is a cheaper as we compare to the external source. If we compare to the other source of recruitment, this source of recruitment is cheaper when compared to the another. This is what the merits of internal source. One is what? Motivation. Another one was simplifies the selection and placement process. Okay, next one is no wastage of time and effective utilization of human force. Okay, next is cheaper. This is limitations of internal source. The first limitation of internal source is the scope of induction for fresh talent is reduced. When the vacancies in the organization, when the positions in the organizations are filled through transfer and promotion, then the scope for the new talents, the scope for the fresh blood in the organization will be reduced. Okay, so here there will be a stoppage of infusion of new blood in the organization. When the organizations are recruiting or fulfilling the vacant position in the organization only through the transfer and promotion, then automatically the fresh talent or new talented employees or new knowledge or skill employees are not get any chance to show their, okay, they are not going to get a chance for improving their efficiency or to show their or to exhibit their proficiency in the organization. This is one of the limitations of internal source. So here the new talented person, okay, new blood is they will not get any chance to prove themselves. Okay, this is what the organization will not have a fresh blood in the organization. That is, the fresh blood means what? Newly, okay, freshers, okay, the persons, young minded people, new creative minded people will not get any chance to in the organization. The next one is lethargic. lethargic. So, employees become lethargic in the organization when they know about the time-bound promotion. When they know about, if they are sure about time-bound promotion, then automatically they will become lazy, they will become lethargic in the organization. If you are recruiting, if you are fulfilling the position through the internal source, automatically the employees of the organization will become lethargic. Lethargic means what? They will become lazy in order to perform their work in the organization when they are sure about time-bound promotion in the organization. After 2 years, after 5 years of my experience, I will be promoted. If they are known about this, they are not going to work hardly, okay, they are not going to prove themselves 100%, okay, they will become a lethargic in the organization. The next one is, the next limitation of this is the split. No new enterprise cannot use internal source. When the organization is new, okay, as I discussed in the beginning of this chapter only, if the organization is already in existence, the staffing process is continuing. If it is new, the several steps they have to follow, like planning and organizing. Then they have to plan for the manpower recruitment, the various procedures they have to follow. When when your organization is new, okay, they cannot use the internal sources, because no organization can fill all its vacancies from internal source. No new organization cannot fill all the vacant positions in the organization through the internal source. Hence, it is one of the limitation. The next one is spirit of competition. There will be a lack of competition among the employees in the organization. So, the spirit of competition among the employees hampered. That is one of the limitation of internal source. Next one is low productivity. So, frequently transfer of the employees, okay, if any employees frequently transfer from one place to another place, from one shift to another shift, then what happens? The productivity of the employee, okay, will be reduced. If the productivity of the employee reduced, then automatically it is a loss for the organization. That is what the limitations of internal source. First is what? The scope for induction of fresh talent is reduced. For what they are saying, first one, if the vacancies in the organization is filled only through the transfer and promotion, then the scope for the fresh talent will be reduced. Okay. Next one is what? Lethargic. Lethargic means what? Laziness. Okay. Employees become lazy in the organization when they sure about their time-bound promotion. If organization is following time-bound promotion, promotion is nothing but after 10 years of working in the particular organization, you are going to get a higher position. Likewise, if they are sure of that, automatically the employees of the organization will become a lethargic. Next is what? New enterprise cannot use the internal source. Of course, if an organization is new, if a company is newly established, they cannot recruit all the vacancies, they cannot fill all the vacancies in the organization through the external source. They have to go for the external source compulsorily. Next is what? Spirit of competition. Spirit of competition is hampered among the employees in the organization. There will be no competition. Why? Because they will not going to face any competition with the new talents. When the new talents come into the organization, automatically the existing employees, they are going to feel shame when the new employees working better in front of them. When the new employees is working better in the organization, automatically existing employees will also try their level best to show high performance in the organization. That is what? Spirit of competition will be reduced. And frequently any employee is frequently transfer of any employee in the organization, then the productivity level of that particular individual is going to be reduced. This is what the demerits of internal source. Next source of recruitment is external source of recruitment. An enterprise or an organization has to go for the external source of recruitment, because all the job positions, all the vacant positions in the organization cannot fulfill only through the internal source of recruitment or only through the transfer or promotion, because the existing employee may be inefficient, okay, they may not fulfill the eligibility criteria to take that job positions in the organization. That is why an organization has to tap for external source. External source of recruitment will provide you, or it will give you the wider choice. It will give you the wider choice, okay, number of applicants you will get it if you go for the external source, as well as and it will bring you new blood in the organization. It will give you new blood in the organization, in the sense new generation, young-minded people will get a chance in the organization. That is why this external source is essential. The most commonly external sources are, the first one is direct recruitment. Direct recruitment. The first and foremost external source of recruitment is direct recruitment. Under this method, a notice is placed on the notice board of the organization or of the enterprise, specifying the details of the job. So, under direct recruitment, what happens? A notice, notice regarding the job is going to be placed on the notice board. Notice is going to, details regarding the job, by detailing about the job, they are going to place, or they are going to attach to the notice board of the organization. Notice board of the organization, by specifying the details of the job. That particular notice shows about specification regarding the job, specification of the job or regarding the job available in the organization. That is what details about the job available in the organization. So direct recruitment is nothing but under this method of external source recruitment, a notice is going to be prepared. Notice is going to be placed on the notice board of the enterprise. By the notice board of the enterprise, they are going to place the availability of the job. That particular notice shows, that particular notice exhibits the details about the job available in the organization. Then the job seekers, those who wants job, job seekers, what they will do after referring this notice, the job seekers are going to assemble outside of the premises in the organization. After seeing the notice of this availability of job in the organization, the job seekers are going to assemble outside of the premises of the organization, and selection is done on the spot. And here the practice is usually followed. This direct recruitment is usually followed for semi-skilled and unskilled workers. Semi-skilled, unskilled and semi-skilled employees or workers. This practice is usually followed for casual vacancies, that is what semi-skilled and unskilled jobs. Such workers are paid remuneration on daily basis, that is what the wages are going to be provided. This method of recruitment is very inexpensive. It is economic in nature. It is very inexpensive because the cost of advertisement is less here. There will be no cost of advertisement is involved in this method. Next source of recruitment is external source of recruitment. An enterprise or an organization has to go for the external source of recruitment, because all the job positions, all the vacant positions in the organization cannot fulfill only through the internal source of recruitment or only through the transfer or promotion, because the existing employee may be inefficient, okay, they may not fulfill the eligibility criteria to take that job positions in the organization. That is why an organization has to tap for external source. External source of recruitment will provide you, or it will give you the wider choice. It will give you the wider choice, okay. Number of applicants you will get it if you go for the external source, as well as and it will bring you new blood in the organization. It will give you new blood in the organization, in the sense new generation, young-minded people will get a chance in the organization. That is why this external source is essential. The most commonly external sources are, the first one is direct recruitment. Direct recruitment. The first and foremost external source of recruitment is direct recruitment. Under this method, the first source of external is direct recruitment. So under this method, under direct recruitment, a notice is placed. Notice is placed on notice board of the organization, of the enterprise, okay, by specifying the details of job available. Under the direct method, what happened? The notice is prepared, okay. The circular is prepared. That particular notice and circular is placed or attached to the notice board of the organization or of the enterprise, okay. By specifying, this particular notice will say that exhibits the specification of the job, okay. The details about the job available in the organization that are going to be shown. The job seeker, okay, those who want job, after referring their notice board, after referring the notice, the job seekers assemble outside of the premises, outside of the premises of the organization, and selection is done on spot. So those who are interested in that particular organization, that is what nothing but the job seekers. The job seeker assemble outside of the premises of the organization, and those who are eligible, they are got selected in the organization on the spot. There will be no written test, there will be nothing, or they may have an interview, small interview they will have, simple interview they will have, they will be selected, and even they may not have an interview as well, okay. Depends upon the organization norms, okay. The next one is this practice, okay. The direct recruitment is usually followed for the casual vacancies. Casual vacancies are nothing but vacancies. This particular direct recruitment is followed for the casual vacancies. Casual vacancies is nothing but unskilled job, unskilled or semi-skilled jobs. And the workers are paid on daily basis. That nothing but wages or remuneration is paid on a daily basis. That is what wages they are going to be give to the employees. This method is very economic. This particular method is the direct method is very economic in the nature. Economic in the nature is nothing but it is very inexpensive. Inexpensive in the sense it does not involve any cost of advertisement. You are not going to show, or you are not going to take any media help. Okay, you are not going to take support of media. That is why it does not involve any cost of advertisement. That is why it is one of the effective as well as economic mode of recruitment. That is what direct recruitment. The next one is casual callers. The next method is casual callers. Casual callers are casual callers. So under this method, what happened? Under this method of recruitment, the next method is casual callers. Casual callers is nothing but under this method, many organizations, many reputed companies, many famous companies, they will maintain a database. They keep the database of unsolicited applicants in their office. Okay, they are going to maintain the employees database, details regarding the employees they are going to maintain. That is what unsolicited applicants in their office. Unsolicited means what? Uninvited employees. Okay, those who did not take a job in the organization. They will maintain such data regarding the employees. Such job seekers can be a valuable source of recruitment, valuable source for the manpower recruitment. Okay. When there will be a job position, when the vacant position arises in the organization, they will prepare a list of such job seekers. Okay, they will prepare a list of job seekers and screen their details regarding the vacancies available in the organization. Everything they are going to be screened properly. And they are going to make a call. Whether you have got a job or not, they are going to make a call and they will inquire. If they are free, they will get the job in that particular organization. The merit of this particular method is, the major merit of this particular method is casual caller is it will reduces the cost of recruitment of workforce when compared to the other source of recruitment. So basically it will reduces the cost of recruitment. This is what the casual caller. Casual caller is nothing but many organizations, they will maintain their employee database. When there is a vacancies in the organization, they will prepare a list of job seekers who did not take the job in that particular organization. Unsolicited, uninvited applicants, they will just make a call and they will offer the job in the organization. This method will reduces the cost of recruitment for the organization. It is also a very economical method.